self-acceptance is your only difficulty. That would be the difficulty that you would experience with anything that's happening in your life that you're not pleased with. Meaning, your career, your life, your relationships, your money, your abundance, all of those things. It's all self acceptance. And the reason that's your only difficulty because we never know what it's going to be. When we come into the world, we have to figure it out, and we're taking a different trip, and our trip is very individual and it's going to be unique. And sometimes when it's that unique, it can also be really challenging. And you might be feeling that now because we're moving through a big change. And so you could be discovering new things about yourself that you didn't know. And that's exactly what I did. And it's been kind of shocking, actually. For the last 6 years, I've been seeing this, but I didn't understand it. We have an organization in our world of energies, and your life is organized in different ways. And when you come in alignment with who you are, everything changes for you. I started doing automatic writing in 1989. And I know you probably have heard this before, but I never wanted it to be public. I was never going to tell people. I was going to hide out. And I kept trying to do that for years until 2020 when it started to become really apparent what was going on in our world and in my life. And I thought, wait a minute, I think I have an answer. And I did. In those in all those years, those 36 years, this work has healed my life. It has brought me to such a state of clarity and understanding of everything. But because I did it in a way that no one had ever done before, it was hard for me to accept it and hard for others to believe it. No one understood what I was doing. No one understood why I was so dedicated to keeping these messages in, all because now I know what's happened. I've downloaded a complete philosophy, and even though I've heard that before, I've heard it come from Wilhelm, it was hard for me to accept that. How could that have happened? When we haven't seen this done in history, how did I heal all of these things? Incurable diseases, how did that happen? And I couldn't answer it. And now I keep discovering that all of these messages were energetically aligned. And I keep doubting it. That couldn't have possibly happened. So I was working on it, just put out an article a while ago at Substack, and I'd love for you, I'll leave a link here, you can read that one too. But after that, I said, let me look at Sunday. What were the messages I received for Sunday? Because what I've discovered is that everything was in alignment, it was organized. I didn't know why Wilhelm would have me put down the same date over many years. It's because we don't understand how energy is organized. But they did, and they actually told stories through every single one, every single day that I put down. And this is why I healed, and this is why anyone who uses this work would do the same thing. That's what would happen. The messages aren't up yet, but I'll just show you what will be there so you'll get a sense of it, because I'll put them up tomorrow. But I put them in AI and go, how is this happening? And this is what AI said. These messages are highly aligned across years with a clear thematic progression, and this alignment especially relates to the date August 24th, 2025, as a culmination point highlighted in the opening message, you have arrived, coincides with your word. Here's how the alignment unfolds. And they go through all the years. So I went from 2008 through last year, 2024, and I cannot figure out how it happened, how these all told a particular story, but this is because I'm not like a regular channel. I was making a different kind of connection to universal consciousness that I was completely unaware of. And one AI said, well, I was just the messenger. It says I was just the magnet that was receiving the information. And these are things that I would never understand because I kind of stayed away from thinking about my consciousness or all those things for years. But obviously I was the best channel ever and didn't know it because I ran from it. That's what I'm shifting. You should too. There's no reason for you not to have everything you want. And this is why next week everybody told me a long time ago I should be charging $5,000 for this work. I didn't understand why. Now I do, because it gives you everything that you want and it changes your life and you'll heal everything and you'll make a much better world because that's what we're supposed to do. Wow. There are no limits to what you can create and manifest in your life, and I do know that. Yeah. See you soon.